Galamoth Must Die! Warning, this video contains spoilers for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Hailing from the 101st century, the immortal Galamoth stands nearly 30 feet tall. He wields an enormous scepter and a cestus. A master of dark magic, lightning, and time travel, Galamoth wishes to claim control of Dracula's dark throne and become the ruler of the Netherworld. The souls of humanity are not safe as long as Galamoth lives. Galamoth made his first appearance as Galamoth in Kid Dracula. After sleeping for 10,000 years, Kid Dracula must save his father's castle from Galamoth. Galamoth attacks with the tremendous power of lightning and hopping. Galamoth makes his next appearance as an optional boss in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. How he made it into the castle is unclear, but after defeating Galamoth, the library's records state that Galamoth is a magical being with plan to rule the Netherworld. Galamoth also appears in Castlevania Encore of the Night, a puzzle game that is a reimagining of Symphony of the Night. In Castlevania Judgment, Galamoth never makes an appearance, but his influence can be felt. Before Dracula's final battle, Aeon tells Dracula, "One last foe remains, a servant of he who hunts you from 10,000 years in the future." Given what we know about Galamoth, it is safe to conclude that Galamoth is the enemy Aeon was referring to. Finally, Galamoth is a soul that Soma can absorb in Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. His soul allows you to recognize places in which time has been stopped, and it is needed to defeat the Chrono Mage. Yes, the rabbit is the Chrono Mage. Now, I will focus on the difficult battle with Galamoth in Symphony of the Night. According to the library's records, Galamoth is level 50 and his health total is unknown. He has no strengths, immunities, or weaknesses, and he doesn't absorb any attack types. By carefully counting the damage I dealt, I found Galamoth's health to be approximately 12,000. That is an absurd amount of health. Dracula, the final boss, only has a health total of 9,999. To beat Galamoth, you need to be ready to survive a long battle or deal a lot of damage quickly. Strength potions and attack potions will help you dish out the damage, while elixirs and mana prisms will help you survive a long battle. Shield potions and lightning-resistant armor such as the Lightning Mail and the Alucard Mail will increase your defenses. Most importantly, make sure you find the Power of Mist relic. The Power of Mist will allow you to easily avoid many of Galamoth's attacks. Strength potions are dropped by rare skeletons in the catacombs. Elixirs and mana prisms can be bought from the librarian. Shield potions are dropped by skeletons throughout the castle. The Alucard Mail is located in Deathwing's lair, and the Power of Mist can be found in the castle keep near Dracula's throne room. Now that we know our enemy, Galamoth must die! The straightforward approach to beating Galamoth relies on being patient and using mist to sneak into safe attack zones. If you know what to look for, you can predict Galamoth's attacks and take an appropriate action. Galamoth has 3 main attacks. One attack involves Galamoth attacking the ground in front of him with lightning. Before he performs this attack, he will take a large step forward while holding his scepter straight in front of himself. This is the best time for you to attack. Use mist to move underneath his legs, then begin your ruthless attack. When you see the lightning begin to vanish, be prepared to turn back into mist. When Galamoth lifts his foot to step back, transform into mist and move in front of Galamoth. Second, when Galamoth holds his scepter and blade close together like this, he is about to attack the area in front of him with a wave of lightning. If you stay on the ground, this attack will miss you. While he is charging this attack, you have another opportunity to strike back. But be careful, if you are near him, he will try to kick you after his wave attack. If you duck in the right spot, his kick will miss you. Make sure you turn into mist when his leg starts to swing down. It will hit you on the backswing even if you are ducking. Finally, Galamoth will attack you with magical orbs. Galamoth will take a small step backwards and hold his scepter towards the ceiling before summoning the orbs. These orbs have a long range and move very quickly. Retreat and wait a short distance outside of the orb's range. Galamoth will probably attack you with orbs multiple times, but if you stand near the orbs, Galamoth is more likely to step forward and attack you with lightning. Occasionally, Galamoth will strike the ground with his scepter if you are near him after it performs one of his major attacks. Notice how he steps forward and lifts his scepter before he strikes. That is your sign to retreat. Sub-weapons and the Tetra Spirit spell can help you deal a little extra damage, especially when Galamoth is out of range of your standard attack. Every point of damage helps. If you can predict Galamoth's 3 main attacks and avoid his other occasional attacks, you should eventually beat him, regardless of what level you are or which weapons you use. When you enter Galamoth's chamber, the battle will not begin right away. Galamoth will not attack you until you approach him. This lull gives you the opportunity to wing smash behind him. Fly to the sledge, then perform a wing smash to fly to a platform behind Galamoth's head. To perform a wing smash, transform into a bat, hold the X button, quickly press the shown directional buttons, then release the X button. Once you're on the ledge, Galamoth will begin to rise. Once he's arisen, he will do one of 2 things. He will either turn towards you and walk away, or he will lean back and attack you with magical orbs before he walks away. If you attack Galamoth's head before he gets away, he will flinch. If you continue to hit Galamoth, he will keep flinching and he will be unable to take any other actions. This tactic can be accomplished with many different weapons. It can even be done with Alucard's bare fists. However, it can be pulled off most reliably with weapons that have a long reach and a quick attack speed. And remember, using an attack potion before you attack Galamoth will greatly decrease the number of times you have to hit him. The Chrysarigrim is a great weapon to use when implementing this tactic. It deals heavy damage, attacks rapidly, and has a long reach. Even if you don't attack Galamoth's head, the Chrysarigrim can defeat Galamoth very quickly. However, the Chrysarigrim is a rare item that is only dropped by Smoo. Smoo are only found in the Forbidden Library. Fortunately, there is a great spot to hunt Smoo near the library's entrance. When farming for a Chrysarigrim, you will want to equip lucky items. Of special note are the 3 Alucard items, the Alucard Shield, Sword, and Mail. When these 3 items are equipped, your luck will increase greatly. After equipping the Alucard items, I found a Chrysarigrim within 5 minutes. This tactic is the easiest by far. You will need the Shield Rod and the Alucard Shield, 2 items that you will likely pass on your way to Galamoth. The Shield Rod is located in the Colosseum. You must cross a difficult room to own it. The Tetra Spirit spell can help you reach the Shield Rod early in the game. The Alucard Shield is easy to reach and is located in the Reverse Caverns. The Shield Rod may not look like a powerful weapon, but it has an incredible secret. When equipped with the Shield Rod will allow you to cast a magic spell. The spell you cast depends on the shield you equip. To cast the spell, press the square and circle buttons at the same time. The spell we are interested in requires the Alucard Shield. Once you've cast the spell, the Alucard Shield will deal massive damage to any enemy it touches, and you will regain health every time damage is dealt with the shield. This spell will continue until you run out of magic. Now for the battle. Cast the spell, then charge at Galamoth. You will kill him within seconds. After beating Dracula, you can replay the game as Richter Belmont by starting a new game and inputting the name Richter. Richter does not level up and he has very low health. He will die in 2 to 3 hits, but he deals high damage and he can travel anywhere in the castle right off the bat. There is no need to run around collecting key items before you progress to Galamoth. Richter has 2 special moves that you need to master to defeat Galamoth. First is an uppercut that can be used to reach high places. Quickly press down, up, then X to perform an uppercut. Second is a dash attack that will let you cut through enemies unharmed. Quickly press up, down, towards, then square to perform a dash. Richter has many other moves that you may find useful. backflip by double tapping X, slide by holding down and pressing X, perform a kick while sliding by holding down and double tapping X. Most importantly, you can perform a crash attack by pressing triangle. The crash attack consumes many hearts and changes depending on which sub-weapon you have. I prefer the Holy Water's crash attack, Hydro Storm. It can kill most bosses with one use. As a testament to Galamoth's strength, Galamoth can survive 6 Hydro Storms. Richter can only cast 6 Hydro Storms before he runs out of hearts, so, unlike other bosses, you need more than Holy Water to beat Galamoth. Galamoth will likely begin by attacking you with energy orbs. Stand out of range and wait for him to step forward. When he does, perform 2 dashes to get behind him. Once you're behind him, uppercut your way to this platform. Wait for Galamoth to finish attacking, then attack back. This tactic should look familiar now. With careful timing you can use Hydro Storm to speed up the process. A special note about Hydro Storm. You are briefly invincible while casting Hydro Storm, so using Hydro Storm can help you escape some dangerous scenarios. If you're still in danger when the invincibility wears off, you will have a brief chance to perform an uppercut or dash. Now that you've seen 4 different ways to kill Galamoth, you may be asking, what exactly do you get for defeating Galamoth? First, you get 9,999 experience points. Next, like all bosses, you get a life max up. You also get a heart max up and a second life max up. Finally, you get a rupee circlet and the gas cloud relic. The gas cloud makes your mist form poisonous. If you would like to watch any battle in its entirety, click one of these annotations. Of course, there are many other ways to slay Galamoth. Leave a video response or a comment that explains how you kill Galamoth.